Okay, Gemini, how's it going? Oh, well, loads of gifts coming your way by the looks of things. It should be really quite nice reading. This is going to be a reading from the 24th going through to the end of the month. Interesting to sort of see that everybody or all the signs sort of seem to have pay attention to the messages from the universe that is around us at the moment, and that could be from nature itself, that could be from the wind, the leaves on the trees, how they sort of shimmer at a certain time. It could be also sort of a message on the side of a lorry that sort of says something to you. That's what it sort of seems to be, and this appears there's with the Knight of Cups here, that the overall energy is providing sort of opportunities or gifts or sort of offers of happiness, of love, or also contracts and stuff like that, and of social events. So let's just have a look what's going on in the general sort of reading. There's definitely there's things going on in the here and now at the moment in your life. That seems to be pretty important. And your guides seem to be playing on the emotional sort of side of life, on your relationship side. And your money side sort of seems to be ticking over. We'll see how that sort of all plans out. This is on the relationship side. Let's see what's going on with the karmic message for you this week. And as I say, we've got the monthlies coming out. So that's going to be interesting to see how this pans out for the month of August. Okay, so you've been getting this over the last few weeks, and it's almost like it's asking you to step out of your habits of stepping forward and taking a little bit of a risk by the looks of things. Okay, so the Hierophant, so maybe it's not a risk. Maybe it's a case of you should know what makes you tick, what makes you feel at ease with the relationships that are around you. If you know that, if you know how you want these sort of things, then you should just apply it in the relationships around you. If that's not the case, it's a case of this week here for some of you where you're going to be learning about that. You're going to be learning how to get out there, get involved. And this could be with family, friends, community, or your couple, just exploring things, of working out what things you need to do in order for you to cultivate that happiness within your relationships that are around you. Not that they're not unhappy relationships, it's just that you need to apply yourself in them. Let's just see how the universe is trying to sort of guide that message at the moment. Very concrete things. It's mechanical things. It's going to the cinema. It's having family meals, providing those family meals, barbecues and that sort of thing. Proposing that to your family, your friends, or your partner. Going to a restaurant or that sort of thing. It seems to be sort of like very concrete things. So. Yeah, this could be conflict from the universe? I don't think so. But what the universe here is actually saying to you, I think here more than anything else, is strive for your better self. Strive for your most happiness, and don't give up, and don't take no, or don't take second place. This light that they're reaching for and they're struggling for, it's an inner struggle from within you, is that same light there that the Hierophant knows how to get to. So this is the universe trying to sort of help you to be your better self, basically, and to strive for that happiness and obtain it. Obtain it, why not? Why not live it? When life is really difficult, and it is difficult at the moment. I've had COVID for 12 days now, and it's been pretty horrific. But it's made me look at life a little bit differently. It's got to be said. And although round in life at the moment, it could, not everybody's living the the best life, as it were. But then that means there's lots of opportunities to change things. And I think this is one of those opportunities for you at the moment, Gemini. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that sort of karmic message. Playing smart can be listening to your intuition. So if you listen to your intuition and you react to it, all of a sudden the world that is around you will just presume that you're completely on the ball. Okay, so the Seven of Wands, it is about that inner light, that inner being, and it's coming from you. This is all about, they're all striving for some sort of light within them. And the Seven of Wands here is where your guides are sort of, they're saying to you, you have this. You know how to achieve your happiness within your relationships around you. And it comes from within you. And I think the guides here are trying to encourage that Hierophant idea. Hierophant could be marriage, but it also could be marriage with understanding in order for you to get to your higher self. So for some of you, it could be the fact that you find solace or serenity within, forming a couple. So this could well be it. But I would look for your highest possible value within you. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this conversation that is within you. I think this is tied into this here. They're really trying to sort of point things out of, oh, look at that! What's turned up in our relationship. There's it could well be an open day windsurfing centre, and you just kind of turn around to your partner and kind of say, hey, I'd really like to try that. And this is how your guides are sort of trying to sort of influence you. And this is what I'm saying to you. Be attentive of the messages that are around you. So staying true to who you are in regards to your happiness and how you're setting this up. This is definitely being set up here at the moment. And your guides are really trying to help you to be focused and clear about that light that is within you and that strength that you have in the way of process of knowing how to get to that happiness and what are the stages you need to go through and the things that you need to do in the relationships that are around you in order to achieve that. And that feeling of complete and utter serenity with the world that is around it. And that comes up in a lot of signs at the moment in regards to the relationships. So, yeah, so reach for your higher self. Let's see what's going on in regards to your money side of life on your karmic message here on your money side. Let's just say you have to put in 80 hours a week in order to get the goals that you want to get. You're not going to be able to live life because you're going to be working too hard. Some things are not worth winning in a way, or the way in which you go about winning or having success within your job, within your business or your projects may not necessarily be the way to do it. And I think this is the playing smart. You know what you know. You know what you can do. Therefore, you should be able to realize what sort of job you want to get if you haven't got a job. Or you should be able to really push your career path forward here at the moment, relying on your expertise and the work well done in the past. And knowing this so you don't have to do those 80 hours a week. I think that's what the message is here, relying on your expertise. Let's see how the universe is trying to sort of influence you here. Coming in quickly. There's a lot of things coming in at the moment, possibilities. And this could be to do with moving house. This could be to do with moving job, or it seems to be there seems to be a movement coming in here, or an opportunity, or displacement, as it were. King of Wands ties in beautifully with your karmic message here of your expertise. And I think this expertise here is going to turn you into a bit of a leader. And in order to do that leading of your job, within your career, or within your business, or within your projects, it means that you need to move forward. And it's a gradual march towards success. And that's what it seems like on this side. This is why I say it sort of flowed nicely earlier on. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that karmic message with you at the moment. Yeah, this is really quick. It's making decisions, snap decisions. If you pay attention to the environment that are around you, so the messages from the world or from the nature, but also from the human matrix as well, you're going to actually be able to put yourself in a position where you're going to use that intuition, which is going to provide you with that working smart, that working clever sort of scenario. King of Swords. So you've got two kings on this side here. Absolutely amazing. You're really going to own it, I think, this week, and feel that, you know, within your workspace, regardless of whether it's a job or a business, you're going to feel like you can see that clear vision in front of you. And with that clear vision is going to give that leadership factor about you. And it may be a case of a new job coming in, an offer of a new job coming in, where you can walk away from a job that is no longer serving you. That's very possible at the moment. Or maybe a promotion within your job. Yeah, let's just see how the guides are sort of trying to influence that conversation that is within you. This intuition comes back again and again and again and again. It's that clear thinking, that clear vision of what you want. And they're almost protecting you here. They're almost avoiding you from having lots of clutter. The Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. Yeah, they're clearing out a lot of stuff that you may have been carrying from a long time. And I think this inner vision there, and I think there is a definite movement for you within your job or your business, or just where you live as well, and where you are. It seems to be there's an opportunity to move forward in life. But in order to do that, you do have to declutter your life. And I think this is one of the gifts that the world is bringing into you, which is clarity, which is decluttering of your life. Okay, let's just see how the overall combined message is here, and what's the future leading out of this week. This has been a thing for a lot of signs, and it is marrying the two sides, marrying your life, your emotional life, your relationships, and your work side, and getting some sort of harmony in place as you go forward. Queen of Swords. Now, you've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. To me, on this side here, I think your financial side is going to become very clear for you. It's going to become so obvious that you're just not going to be able to ignore it. And because it's going to become so clear and obvious, you're going to get that marrying of two sides. And that's what that King of Swords and the Queen of Swords is all about. And that plays into you perfectly, Gemini, with that processing of that, of how to do things. Your relationship side there, I think, is mainly have fun. You have this, Gemini. Be your best self, and all those gifts will be coming your way. Okay? As I say, the monthly readings will be coming out, so you might want to subscribe and click that bell if you want to see these future readings. In the meantime, don't forget, Life should be fun, so please do enjoy.